Welcome to the SoberQ podcast.
Hi friends, my name is Kylie. I'm an alcoholic and I'm gratefully sober today. Now my topic is, how did our lives change after we made amends? And what a great question, and what a great step step 9 is, because ultimately, how's my life changed? Now I've got freedom. And once I was living in resentment, I had such resentments that were heavy on my heart. And the story I used to tell myself was, if you had a life that was as difficult as mine, you would drink too. And really that is, that's something I told myself that fueled my drinking for a long time. And when I got into the rooms of AA, and this was, this was over 12 years ago, I was really keen to work the program. I was really broken. I didn't know how I could do life without alcohol, but, I looked at these beautiful women in the room around me. I could see hope in their eyes, and they told me that, you can not drink and be happy about it. And I believed them. I grabbed that little bit of hope, and I really wanted to work the program hard. And to do that, you need to get a sponsor. And I have a wonderful sponsor. She's still my sponsor today. She took me through the steps, how she worked them, and she passed on her experience to me. So, as we were going through step 4 and 5, and I had this whole great big long list of resentments, and I think the one particular one I'm thinking about as an example is an ex-partner of mine, and I was telling her about all of these resentments I had on him, and I remember her saying, "Yep, I don't see any need for amends there," and I'm like, "Fantastic! I don't have to do anything," and I shelved that one, and probably I just wanted to think that the reason our relationship broke down was really mostly because of him, and not really a whole lot to do with me. But life, or this program, when you're working it, has a funny way of bringing up opportunities again. And look, I had in sobriety just 4 years ago, I went through a really difficult time. I lost a dear family member, and I was in a deep grief, and I was planning the funeral, and I was working with my ex-partner on this, and even in such a time of grief, I was able to really connect with him on a whole new level, and this opportunity came up that I could make amends to him and say that I was sorry for my part in the relationship and everything. I blamed him for so many things that really weren't his fault, and it was just such a beautiful thing to happen in such a difficult time. And it's just a reminder for me that, if we continue to work this program and keep on putting all these principles and put them in our affairs, then, these beautiful gifts can still be given to us. So, it's funny, I shelved that particular issue. I didn't want to deal with it, but 8 years down the track, it became an option, and now that has totally changed my relationship, with my ex-partner, and we're in a really good place today, and I'm so grateful for that. That's just one opportunity, one example of how this has worked. I've got many others, but for me, that one has been a really big one, and it's given me the opportunity to not live in resentment anymore, live in freedom, and have a sense of gratitude, and be really able to focus on all the things that I'm grateful for having in my life today. So that's a bit about my story and what Ninth Step has given me. I wish you all the best in your recovery. Thank you.
If you would like to share your experience on a recovery question, visit the SoberQ podcast website at soberq.com. Thanks for listening.